So Emma, I wanted you to play Alec after you played Shamir. I wanted you to go from 4.0 to 4.5 then to 5.0. Alec, unfortunately, is dealing with a knee injury, but I have a replacement for Alec. His brother, Ethan. Ethan, when did we start training? How long ago was that?
I started training with you my sophomore year of high school, so
It's probably like 10 years ago,
over
right?
10 years ago.
And then you moved away and you've been playing a little bit?
Yeah.
What would you estimate your NTRP rating to be?
If I had to guess, it'd be high 4.0, maybe 4.5.
High 4.045.
I haven't played an official ranking tournament yet. So.
You haven't played in a while. Yeah, I would agree with that. Even though I will say that some of your strokes are incredible. You have one of my all-time favorite serves of any of my students. But to make it a little bit fairer this time compared to the two Shamir matches that you played, Emma, I'm going to give you a handicap, and you only have one serve. So I want to put a little bit more pressure on your serve, and I want to take pressure away from your serve, so I'm going to give you 3 serves. But if you miss 3 serves, that's a triple fault, and you lose the point. Okay? Ethan, I'm going to let you call it. Do you want M or W?
I'll do M.
It is M. What do you want?
I'll serve.
You want to serve?
Yeah.
Emma?
I'll do that side.
Okay, sounds good. Ethan, on your serve. Sometimes there's a tendency to drift past 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
So make sure you get your toss right around that 12 o'clock zone.
Okay.
It would make sense to go hard flat on the first,
Okay.
maybe slice on the second and kick on the third.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. Humongous serve, Ethan. It's all right, Ethan. It's okay. Just be ready for that cheap return, okay? When you hit a huge serve, don't get beaten by a cheap shot. So, on that particular point, you were scared to miss, right?
Yeah.
That's what it looked like. You didn't trust your shots. Yeah, you were very careful with your shots.
Right.
So remember what I said in the warm-up. The worst thing you can do is to be careful with your shots because you're going to miss just as much. If you're careful here around the contact and steering both the forehand and the backhand, you're just going to push it long. So commit to your shots, but pick high percentage targets. Maybe play a little bit higher over the net, but trust your shot.
Okay.
I know it's easier said than done, but go for it.
All right.
You'll have more success that way and you'll build the confidence. Don't be scared to miss, okay?
Right.
And don't push. All right, Ethan. Come on. That's a much better looking backhand. Come on. Nice shot, Emma. Very good. All right, Ethan. Good job, buddy. Keep your feet moving on that return of serve, Ethan. Don't settle too quick, okay? Come on, right here. Long. Again, it's just a tad late. It's all right, footwork. It's okay, man. So just a tad tentative on that backhand and then you end up spraying it anyway. You're better off just committing to it and hitting it the normal way. And don't settle too quick. Great shot, Emma. Ethan, if she starts to serve better like this, don't be afraid to back up a little bit, give yourself more time. And then she burned you with the slice out wide, so that's the price you got to pay for standing further back, but I think it's still worth it though. It's a great service game, Emma. Excellent, Ethan. Great job, man.
No.
Too strong, Emma. Nice. That's a heavy return, Emma. Nice job. Long, a little bit long. All right, Ethan, come on. Long.
Oh, no.
Emma, just a tad long. All right, Ethan, come on. You're on the board. Tad long. It's okay. It's all right. Ethan, on that first serve, it's drifting to 11 again.
I'm getting a little
Keep it
tired.
at 12. You getting a little tired?
Yeah.
Okay, take your time. Okay. Try to recuperate in between the points. Great serve, Ethan. Great toss. Nice forehand, Emma. Very good. All right, good try, Ethan. Good try, buddy.
My God. I think he just was nice and they want to call it.
Oh, yes. Great serve, Ethan. Come on, buddy. Right here. All right, Ethan, take your toss right here. Come on. Great job, Emma. Nice. Emma, you keep getting better and better. Physically, you're as good as I've ever seen you. You seem stronger, faster, and your strokes have improved tremendously over the course of the last 3 years. Interestingly, we watched that festive drills from 2021,
Yeah.
and you noticed that
Yeah.
you were a lot slower, right? And hitting the ball slower too.
Slower, yeah.
So you've improved tremendously, and you keep getting better, and wishing you the best of luck for 2025. I thought you played really well today. I think having one serve plays mind tricks on you.
So tough.
It's
So
nerve-wracking. It's actually a good practice.
It is. You know, I already struggle with serves.
Yeah,
And then just having one, it was great practice for me.
it is a great practice. I
Yeah.
highly recommend doing that sometimes,
Yes,
only
putting
having one
pressure.
serve, because you
Yeah.
create a lot more pressure than normal.
Yeah. I'm curious, what do you think improved in my, well, you said my ground strokes, my strokes look better. It's more solid or more power or everything?
I think the ball is heavier on your forehand.
Okay.
I can see Ethan was having a lot of trouble. So it's faster and heavier, a combination of both. You always had spin on your forehand, but now that spin is combined with power,
Yeah.
and you're hitting a heavier forehand.
mean, look
I
at
noticed
these
that,
muscles.
yeah, I noticed that when we were hitting maybe 2 weeks ago, it's heavier now
Yeah.
than it was before. The backhand is more flat anyway.
Yeah.
That's the thing that I noticed the most. And just overall, I feel like you're playing with more confidence. You're trusting your shots more,
Yeah.
going for them. I feel the best shot that you have is your return to serve.
Yeah.
That's always been amazing. I think that's why you're so good in doubles as well.
Yeah.
You have an amazing return, forehand and backhand side.
Yeah. I agree.
So you just keep going, making these small little improvements, and
yeah. It's
there's
all
still
about that.
there's still a lot of room to go.
Yeah, a lot.
You can get a lot better.
A lot.
So wishing you the best of luck for
Thank you.
2025.
It's gonna be a great year.
Ethan, the serve was amazing today.
Thank you.
Emma said that she had a lot of trouble returning it. It was very fast.
It's like better than most of the WTA players that are on tour. I'm serious.
It's humongous. The technique is absolutely beautiful. We
Thanks.
crafted this. It's an amazing serve. Now, you still had trouble with your serve.
Yeah.
And most of the trouble comes from toss inconsistencies, especially on your second serve, but also on your first serve. Sometimes it goes to 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
On your kick serve, sometimes it gets behind your head. So there are problems on your serve, despite it looking great and you getting a lot of free points off of it. So that's something that we can continue to work on. I think the biggest challenge that you had today was find the right speed on your shots.
Yeah.
In the very beginning, you were steering a lot and not trusting it and still missing. And then you were also overhitting on some forehands.
Yeah.
I feel like some of the best shots that you hit were, interestingly, from defensive positions on the run. Some
Yeah.
really good backhand
It really wore me
passing
out, though.
shots that you
Yeah.
hit towards Emma's feet, and you
Yeah.
hit a couple of forehands on the run
Yes,
too.
he's fast.
That happens to a lot of players when they get on the run, especially laterally.
Yeah.
The tension kind of gets released naturally. It turns into a more dynamic shot naturally because you're running, and you end up hitting the shots better. So those were some of the struggles that you had, but I thought that you did a phenomenal job. You did really well.
Thank you so much.
So thank you, Ethan,
Thank you.
and thank you, Emma.
Thanks, guys.
So
That's
next
great.
next time, Emma, we're gonna try to increase the level, and we're
Yeah.
gonna keep going until you lose. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Deal.